have an approximately 10-acre brush fire across canyon underneath high-tension power lines. Command post location is set up at the Eaton Canyon Equestrian Park on New York, just east of Altadena.
I'm James Petty. I've lived in Altadena for 12 years now, but I've been working at KW. I started at KW originally when I became an agent in 2013, but I'm at the office in Los Feliz. I've been there a little over 2 years. I'm going on 3 years now.
I'm Corinna Seringer. I've been with KW Los Feliz for 10 years. That's my entire career. I started with them. I'm still with them.
I live about 2.5 or 3 miles away from where the fire started on Christmas Tree Lane. My kids were actually like brushing their teeth and, getting ready, getting their jammies on. And so I went up to my wife and I was like, this fire broke out and we are like right on the line of the evacuation order. And I was like, let's just get out of here for the night. Let's go to my brother's house he lives in Orange County, and we'll just stay there. And, I don't want to have to be evacuated in the middle of the night, for the kids' sake. So we packed up our dog, Obi, a couple pair of clothes. I always have my black box of items of like documents. And so grabbed that and then we just headed out.
The day of the fires we didn't experience here. I'm kind of grateful for it because I think it's less traumatizing for my kid. We were in Switzerland for Christmas holidays, and only because I couldn't find an earlier flight, we flew back on the 8th.
I woke up at 5 a.m. on, I believe, January 8th. Turned on the police scanner on my phone and I could see 911 calls about a block north of my house. I just told my wife, I woke up, I was like, I think our house is burning down. Hi guys, here I am in my backyard with my kids, jungle gym and swing set. And this is just so hard. This is so hard to see a home where I raised my kids, where all my kids, except William, my oldest, was born, and so many memories, and it just really reminds me that life is so impermanent. Strangely, I should have been probably an emergency responder. I act in emergency situations. I'm actually pretty good. I don't freak out. I don't, get paralyzed. I'm thinking like, well, what can I do to help at this moment? And it was just really hard to see. I think my first thought was like, what can we do to help? Is there anybody in danger? How can I help my clients? I also thought, my whole business just burned up. I built my whole career door knocking in Altadena. That was kind of my first reaction, like, what am I going to do? I just lost my house and I just lost my career.
It is so strenuous to go through this every day, every night. You don't have time for your job anymore. Forget your job. If you can do it like on the side, you get lucky, you have an escrow, great. You're gonna pass it off to the TC and not touch the thing anymore because you simply have no time. All I do is deal with insurance and inspections and pushback all day long.
People don't understand just how disorienting it can be to lose your home. I work with people every day coming in, and there's just so many stressors on them. Not only are they grieving the loss of their items, of their home, of not having a place that's comfortable for them to go, but now they've got to navigate insurance. And insurance can feel like your best friend when you're paying the premium, but they feel like your enemy when you need their help. And I think that's really hard for people to emotionally process and actually get to working with their insurance. And then beyond that, the rebuilding effort in the county is not the simplest, and it takes a lot of time. It's not like you can just go get your permit and start building. It is a 8-month process, and And I think people don't understand, and that's really why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I understand I've built structures in the county. I've been doing that for 12 years. And the reason I said, man, I've got to help people is because people are not going to know what to do. They're not going to know how to deal with their permits. They don't know architects. They don't know contractors that are quality, that are going to take care of them. So I think people, the community, I've been wanting to educate them and help navigate them on that process because, man, I've been doing it long enough to know to point people in the right direction and give them the best advice.
We had a meeting with the ALC at the office, trying to brainstorm about different creative ways to raise money to support our agents in the office who were affected by the Altadena fires. And it came to me that a fundraising concert might be a perfect opportunity to raise funds, but also use some of my talents from my previous career.
The fire happened on Tuesday. I came to the office, I think maybe on Friday, and I was absolutely showered with kindness, support. Brock handed me like the stack of gift cards and grocery cards, and I think there was even like a financial gift that was sent almost like immediately.
So preparing for this concert has been very rewarding, also very exciting. Not only are we putting on a concert, but KW, especially Los Feliz, really does feel like a family. So yeah, I'm just glad we can work together to help those in need.
Well, I want to express my gratitude. I want to say it's amazing that you guys come together, that you take the time, the effort, and that you're thinking of us, because it's not given that you would have to do that. And it fills my heart with gratitude and gratefulness. So thank you so much for doing that and for thinking about us. It means a lot.